aerial shots of the stadium and the precinct that it's in. See, surrounded by big roads. All looks pretty sort of space age, doesn't it? And as we head down back into the stadium, 2 courts of rampant action today. And this tie between Chinese Taipei and Indonesia is at deadlock. Again, exact parity, 2 matches all. But, the women's doubles just secured by Polly and Rahayu. Chu Tianchen took the men's singles. Prior to that, Tai Tzu Ying as well. So doing a good job, the Chinese Taipei athletes, at securing both singles there. But Gideons and Sakamulyo at the top of the day, winning their men's doubles against Wang Chi-Lin and Li Yang. And talk of the devil, Wang Chi-Lin's back again for more action. Here he is, swaggering in behind Trish Gubb, the New Zealand umpire, leading the way. So this should be really interesting. He's with a partner we're not that familiar with alongside. And they've got a tough campaign here. They take on Praveen Jordan and Melati Deva Octavianti, the world number 7s in mixed doubles. Off a career high ranking are Jordan and Octavianti. The 2 unranked. First meeting on that basis. But can Chinese Taipei pull the rabbit out of the hat here with this random selection? I'm sure they'll be good.
Great it is. Praveen to serve.
So tonight he plays alongside 21-year-old Se Pai Shan. Wang Chi-Lin, familiar face, 24 years old, from Chinese Taipei. Has been as high as 10 in the world with Li Chia-sin. Playing with the youngster. He's 21, 3 years younger. Se Pai Shan, whose highest ranking is 90th in the world, and of course she's going to take a few years to really blossom, you would imagine. That was with Sung Min Hao, born in Pingtun, Chinese Taipei. On Wednesday, she lost to 2 Koreans in the women's doubles, and that's how they've got on so far, unselected in either of the previous matches. And he's been pretty busy in the men's doubles, hasn't he, Wang Chi-Lin? That's probably why he hasn't played mixed. It's a rarity that both you play one player in both disciplines. Melati Deva Octavianti, 24 years old, from Serang, off that career high with her partner. Of course, they've come fresh off the title win in New Zealand down under just days ago. And the strong, powerful Praveen Jordan alongside, very dependable. They've played 20 matches this year, these two, 13 wins, only 8 losses. They were runners-up in the India Open. A couple of semi-final showings as well, Korean Masters and the All England Open, no less. Plus 5 quarter-final showings too this year. And, in the New Zealand Open final, incidentally, they took out Malaysia's Olympic silver medalist Chang Hun-sun and Go Liu Ying.
Ready to play.
Match as well. Trish Gubb, duty in the chair for this one. And the Italian service judge, Andrea Chiappini, just checking his device beside. Make sure that those serves are contacted at the right height, below 115. Steen, your thoughts coming in here?
I think Indonesians as the clear favourites. The unknown factor is, of course, Wang Chi-Lin. We know he's a good mixed doubles player, but what about his partner? She's totally unknown. Sometimes we see that not knowing what to expect from your opponents can be tricky, and there must be a lot of nerves from both sides in this match here, deciding whether you can leave Nanning with at least a bronze medal or you're leaving empty-handed.
Represented by OKTAVIANTI and Jordan. Indonesia to serve, Jordan to Wang Chi-Lin. Love all. Play. Service over. 1 love. Service over. 1-all.
So welcome along if you are just joining us. It's this one to decide the tie. It's come down to this. Approaching 3.5 hours. This tie has been going for. And it's been a really fascinating watch. Who's it going to be then? He is the unknown, isn't he, really? Chi-Lin, we know how explosive he can be, but how well will he twin today with his partner alongside? See, Shan.
The thing is that you mentioned it earlier on, Paul, that he's higher in the world ranking with Li Jie-xin, and I guess that partnership is no longer on. He's starting to climb the rankings, Wang Chi-Lin, with his new partner, Chang Chi-Ya. But none of those women are here included in the Chinese Taipei team. So why that is, I simply do not know. It might be injuries. It might be, I mentioned earlier that they have other obligations in case they are finishing studies or taking exams or whatever. The fact is, though, that they have to play scratch pairings in the mixed doubles Chinese Taipei and get the best out of it. Well, sometimes it can sort of take away any tension and nerves that you have. You say, okay, we'll just have to do our best, and you tend to be willing to run that extra mile for your partner because you know that you are going to sort of go for the same shots and be confused, and you, being a new pair, you just have to try and save it as good as you can.
Yeah, they knew what they had coming in here, didn't they? And these were always the two disciplines that they were struggling in relatively, but because they're so strong in women's and men's singles.
I think that this lady here, OKTAVIANTI, she's going to make the difference. Jordan, accomplished mixed player, former All-England champion. He should be able to match Wang Chi-Lin, and OKTAVIANTI should be able to make the difference the way I see it. But they've been known to be inconsistent, and they lost the first match to the married couple from England, Chris and Gabby Adcock. Not selected against Denmark, and
5-all.
the replacement of his Faisal and Gloria Vijaya, they did not impress, so they've been trusted with the task to bring Indonesia through to the medal matches. Excellent placement.
Service over. 6-5.
Had a glimpse there of Chen Hung-ling, who was the partner until just weeks ago of Wang Chi-Lin.
Play.
And it's perhaps getting a little close there. Wang Chi-Lin started playing with Li Yang in February, and Chen Hung-ling retired after the World Tour finals in December. A very successful partnership, reaching #4 in the world. so strong men's doubles players, Chinese Taipei.
And I guess really their base level is as dependent on this young server as anything else, isn't it? You know, how's she going to match up out here? Just 21 years old. So,
and this is by far her biggest match ever.
Ever. This is a career-changing moment if she can get it right. But of course, you know, you need time, you need experience in these kind of situations, and it's unusual if she can come out here and perform at a really high level for one so young. But it's a great opportunity. Found it.
Great defense.
Well, she'll take confidence from that. Sort of semi-fist pump, if you will, there.
They've started out well. 8-6 up.
Yeah.
No reason why she should have lost confidence so far.
No, I mean, I just think
contrary,
that last shot really helps.
No testing.
Not allowed to hit a tryout shot with the new rackets anymore, according to the new rules. That's time wasting. Or left. And if Wang and HSIEH, if they consistently can get Jordan to play from below the tape or get him to play after he's been moved, then I wouldn't totally write them off. Good service return.
Service over. 7-9.
Missed that one, yeah. He thought that HSIEH was going for it. Look at this here. She stays at the net, then Wang has to make a run for it.
Yeah. There's a great example of not having played that much match badminton before. Suddenly, right into the fire to take on this one. But they're doing well so far.
Good placement.
And he's got plenty of power up there as well, Praveen Jordan. We've seen a lot of that over the years.
To make it as simple as possible is patient. I like the idea. Blocking it and try to set your partner up. Has she played in the previous matches, Paul? HSIEH?
Who's that?
Play on.
Wang Chi-Lin's partner. Has she played in the group stage?
I don't think she has, no.
So she's been...
she's doing a Jonathan Christie. Yeah.
Stays in. Goes in all the way.
She actually has contested a match here, beg your pardon. On Wednesday she played with Sung Min Hao. they lost to Seo and Che of Korea.
Yeah.
Indonesia, get ready.
So it is her second match here, to be honest. Nicely done. Praveen Jordan has his way in the end with that destructive power that the Indonesian has from that right shoulder. They eke ahead 11-10 in this opening game, deciding rubber. All to play for.
Olah dulu, ketik dulu, begitu tanggung lo baru full. Tapi nggak jangan full terus. Kadang arahnya dirubah. Satu, kedua. Kalau posisi kali di depan jangan cepet buka, main nolok. Nolok di pukulan, adu pukulan. Nah dia kanannya jelek. Kanannya sudah jelek. Kalau mau ngangkat posisi sudah nggak bisa ngangkatnya overheadnya dia. Nggak bisa kenceng, tapi kalau dia bisa kenceng.
20 seconds. Coaches, return to your chair. Praveen, come here, please. You must be quicker to serve and receive. You're taking too long.
Coaching advice from Trish Gunn.
Play.
Must be quicker to receive
And return.
and return.
And serve, beg your pardon. Yeah.
But interesting that we saw Harry Tenggari, the Indonesian men's doubles coach, the vastly experienced coach from Indonesia that has been with the team for so many years, learning from Christian Hadinata in the early days. He was in the mixed double. Very rarely coaches mixed doubles, but he was in talking to Praveen Jordan, giving him advice as to how to proceed here.
Oh, she's found it. I think that's wide, don't you?
Yep.
Well, we're going upstairs to check it out. It's very close. I thought more out than in, but no. Big moments in the overall context of this opening game. Oh, it was just wide. Yeah.
Richard Meineke, he's a vastly experienced coach as well. So it's not like he doesn't know how to coach mixed doubles, but sometimes it's just that certain players, they blend well with certain coaches, and might be something that the Indonesians try out here. Excellent actions from Praveen Jordan.
Very quickly.
Yeah, that's buckling pace on coming. Wang Chi-Lin just furious with himself about where he placed the shuttle there. It's food and drink to this man. Very strong and burly up above.
Excellent play.
Closing the net down so quickly, all over that Wang Chi-Lin. Incidentally, the winner of this one plays the winner of the match on the adjacent court. From the bottom half of the draw, Japan 2-0 up against Malaysia.
Well played.
Well, he's one of the few people that can really crush through this slower ball, is Praveen Jordan, isn't he? Every time he's getting the shuttle up ahead, he's really finishing the attacks well.
Like we discussed, these two gentlemen here in this mixed doubles, they have the physicality needed. Two tall world champions in men's doubles, Lee and Liu, they've got it as well.
Sheklashan was good there. Joe, his work is done.
Yeah.
He is helping out with the chanting, though. On every point, greeted with like a national celebration. In both camps.
Service over.
I think the first game is crucial for Wang Chi-Lin and Chi-Lin. They must win it to put maximum pressure on OKTAVIANTI and Jordan. Should the Indonesians win the first game, I think they will relax a little bit, just enough to sort of control the match. Excellent.
17-14.
It's
Whenever he's in this situation, he's been utterly commanding.
yeah.
Change.
In mixed doubles, it's mostly about getting the attack. There's fewer rallies than in men's doubles and women's doubles that are turned around from defense to offense.
Reducing arrears nicely. Wang and Shea.
Service over. 18.
This is what you might expect when things are getting a little bit closer, then tension creeps in.
Experience tells, doesn't it, in this sort of arena at this stage.
Very animated, Tantowi Ahmad.
You sense that this young player might get more of the traffic as often as the Indonesians can when it gets tight. Mind you, she can return like that. It's fine play. So approaching 20 minutes on court, and all of their due diligence has brought 4 game points for Jordan and OKTAVIANTI. Brilliant point.
Great turnaround by Wang Chi-Lin.
20. In the end, they get there in game 1 though. Jordan and OKTAVIANTI secure the opener, 21 points to 17. 20 minutes played.
拉的时候，你是在做进攻，你越拉越后面的时候，拉了几个之后，人家稍微站前一点，你要做一个反击东西，作为挡网还是抽人就可以东西，好让击挡。对。看男生里面，如果男生弄人抽直线也可以，抽直线你就抽直线就好，其实你会把你丢丢。抽直线或是挡直线都可以，好，所以这种东西做反击还是最好。好，来啊！
Enak, 1, 2, kayak tadi tuh lagi berapa? Ucok di sebelah kiri, bola naik, nggak usah masuk cok, biarin masing-masing melu defense-nya, kamu percaya sama dia aja, ngerti? Nggak usah nutup, posisi gini nggak apa-apa masing-masing, oke, hah? Ya, terus kalau bola tanggung, yang sebelah sini, kalau bolanya tanggung lo tembak ke tengah aja, kalau dia pecah buka begini tembak ke tengah nggak apa-apa, kalau cowok sebelah sini, ya tembak tengah itu. Ya, oke, kocannya nggak apa-apa. Mel, di depannya kamu unggul. Ceweknya itu kasar banget, biasanya kamu dorong tengah aja. Tapi kalau habis servis, itu dia bos tengah. Lepas aja biar Ucok yang nabok. Ya, oke semua. Pulang ya.
Well, this is where head coaches, team coaches really earn their keep when they come on between games and just try and foster a possible turnaround for Chinese Taipei and Indonesia, keep them at bay. Start of game 2, the Indonesians a game up here in this crunch deciding match.
Lots of talking in the Indonesian camp, considering that they won the first game.
It's been quite standout, hasn't it? How assured and bossy he's been up above.
Excellent smash placement to the inner sideline in Wang Chi-Lin's side, because Wang Chi-Lin is creeping over to his partner, trying to help her get out of the defense. So Praveen Jordan is making sure that he can't do that. He's keeping him honest, so to speak.
Well done, twinning nicely. But getting the upper hand early in these points, early in game 2, to give them some sort of buffer. This is just what the Indonesians want.
totally. Interesting to see the two Indonesian coaches. They're discussing every rally, and so it's, yeah, I told you that. Should have done this and that.
Yeah.
They're really invested in the match.
Yes.
There's this racket.
Well, all of the players looking back to their coaching camp on a regular basis for not just only reassurance, but sort of tactical, you know, little nuggets that they can glean along the way. It's all so significant at this stage.
They're not certain of this match, the Indonesians.
So wary of Wang Chi-Lin's power and his young partner. When she gets going too, they can be quite a force. Don't want to give them too much encouragement, the Indonesians.
Great service return.
She was awesome there, wasn't she? Superb from Chi-Lin. Growing in stature as this match unfolds.
Good job. Excellent play by Wang Chi-Lin and good follow-up by Xie.
And many would crumble under this sort of in-your-face situation. It's a test of character. All of these four players are going to have to dig really deep. Wow. Well done, sir.
Love to hear what he'd said there.
3 out of the last 4 points. They've gone the light blue way. Fault called on serve. It's a shame because they were engineering quite a bubble of momentum.
I hope Praveen Jordan was telling OKTAVIANTI that she should keep on doing what she's doing. She cannot let her be downhearted by a mistake or two.
She's been a little streaky, hasn't she? Chi-Lin. Just when you think they're onto something comes a small error.
Good defense. And singles coach, Hendy Saputro. The men's singles department hope that they're not losing this match here. There would have been some expectations on them to deliver a point. He's playing better and better, Praveen Jordan. He's very decisive in his attack.
All of those years of experience for the 25-year-old have served him well.
Yeah, he has an extreme
really
top level.
Yeah.
But he's not consistent enough yet. But I mean, I think he's the best bet they have at the moment in Indonesia in the mixed doubles. Especially in arenas like this where you need power, and definitely powerful.
So they head to the turn with an excellent serve and follow-up combination, the Indonesians. 11 points to 6 in charge of this one.
Chi-Lin together with Chi-Lin, the two Chinese Taipei coaches, both very good men's and mixed doubles players. Much shorter coaching session from Richard Meineke. And Harry, this time they must be satisfied with the way things are progressing. Good shot, excellent. So important that he gets his disguised drop shot in, Praveen Jordan, that can drag the defense a little bit out of position. And it would surprise me if Wang and HSIEH come back from 6-point down. Luck on the Indonesian side as well. Seven consecutive points scored now by Wang and by Jordan and OKTAVIANTI.
Eight consecutives now from the Indonesians. They look very dictatorial. That's enough to cause hesitancy amongst the Chinese Taipei pair, the other side of the net. Better. Must be a real change for Chi-Lin there to sort of be caught side rather than engaged in the action. He must be sort of twitching sat there. It's quite a difficult transition, isn't it, from being player to coach, and one in which he's very young in that regard.
You have to create results through others, whereas a player you had total control yourself. It's gone a little bit like we anticipated, that the Indonesians needed one of the first three, and they were quite big favorites in the last two matches in this tie here. 16-8 up and one game in the bag.
Super cross net there from Chi-Lin. It's about now the comeback has to begin if they're to turn this around. They're running out of time.
She's got some attitude, Xie.
Yeah, I like it. She's feisty. They manufacture their first run of 3 consecutive points. Chinese Taipei.
Good shot.
It's been a real sort of little mini synopsis of the match, hasn't it? They've done well for a couple of points simultaneously, the blue team, but then suddenly Praveen Jordan steps in with that bone-crushing power overhead to, you know, whenever he gets up there, it's just dispatch. It's non-negotiable. It'll be menacing throughout. Again, what a turnaround. They look ready to invade the court, don't they, afterwards?
Yeah, there was a former Olympic champion there at the back. I think I spotted Alan Purikusuma, the husband of Susi Susanti, who both won Olympic gold at the same Olympics. Back in 1992, of course.
Good knowledge. That's 4 in a row. They're rebuilding nicely now, these two. Could they bring a surprise?
Are you asking me, Paul, or
I'm just
was
saying,
it more
just teasing, throwing it out there, yeah.
I thought so. Boy, luck of the net court there.
A handful of points for Chinese Taipei. And that might make the Indonesians a little tight. Lady Luck shining down on them then. The youngest player on court getting particularly excited. Good energy from her.
Good save. She kept her composure.
She did, yeah.
And
That's
that's
really
it.
brave.
OKTAVIANTI.
Well done.
Had she missed that one, then
Yeah,
it would have been tricky.
Yes.
But again, they have one game in the bag, so
Yeah, yeah.
it's very rare we see one of those big comebacks.
It's a comfort blanket, isn't it, having that first game?
But sometimes you forget as a player, you forget that, hey, you've got one game in the bag.
You're so immersed, I would imagine, with the whole situation.
I've seen the Danish players say, walking towards the net and ready to thank the opponents for the match, but they forgot that, oh, they had one game, so they were going to the third. They still had a chance.
She's enjoying her time on court too.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm
That's
sure
good
we'll be
to see.
seeing more of her. Xie Peishan. Six out of the last 7 points their way. Their mindset has been standout. Now, what's the betting we're going to see one of those big Praveen Jordan smashes?
Deception. Fantastic shot.
OKTAVIANTI was all over the net like a rash there, wasn't she? And they're loving what they've seen. Because now it's 5 match points. Points to secure a semi-final berth for Indonesia.
They can be proud, Chinese Taipei, they've given everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Dictatorial from the off, Praveen Jordan and his partner, Deva OKTAVIANTI. A terrific performance from them. They come through 21-17, 21-15 in 41 minutes. And from 1-2 down, the Indonesians twist the tie their way. They march on into the semi-finals, extending their stay in Nanning. And they're all smiles, understandably. It was a little bit wobbly towards the end. Spirited comeback from Chinese Taipei. 2 players we'll be seeing a lot more of in the future, you'd imagine. Twinning nicely, but in the end, the greater experience of the higher ranked pair off their career high ranking of 7 in the world. Jordan and OKTAVIANTI found a way home. So it'll be confirmation of the result there, 21-17, 21-15. 41-minute match, and it'll be Japan up next for Indonesia. There's confirmation of the tie result, 3-2 in favor of Indonesia, having been 1-2 down. Gideon and Sukamuljo setting them up nicely with that 2-love win in the men's doubles over Wang and Lee. And then Tai Tzu-Ying biting back, as did Chu Tianchen, with 2 terrific singles matches, very emphatically won by those 2. And then in women's doubles, Grecia Poli and Rahayu from Indonesia also playing very, very assured match in a straight game affair, as did at the very end as well Praveen Jordan and OKTAVIANTI. A terrific win to secure victory. 3-2, the Indonesians through to the semi-final. It'll be Japan that they meet. They had a 3-0 win over Malaysia. So we'll be bringing you confirmation of how that lines up. China take on Thailand tomorrow. That'll be in the morning. And then in the evening, it'll be Indonesia and Japan. So plenty more to unfold. But that concludes. We've just got a little glimpse of the Sudirman Trophy that they're all playing for. Glistening there. That's what it's all about. That's what they're here for. Gorgeous, isn't it? So, through to the last 4 then. 4 teams. On to the weekend we go. So that concludes our action then from the morning of day 6 here at the Guangxi Sports Centre, Nanning. Hope you enjoyed our live coverage of the Total BWF Sudirman Cup. Do join us later, 6 p.m. for more action. Thanks for your company. Steve Pedersen and myself, Paul Hand. Bye for now.